Oh, you can hear my stomach with this microphone. Crazy.
Hi, I'm Heinbach and it's good to have you back. This summer, Lokman Computer and me went to Italy and were kindly allowed to explore the closed-down Bontempi Musical Instrument Factory in Potenca Picena. Once an important part of the industrial infrastructure of the area, the huge complex of buildings has been decaying for 2 decades now and is home to swarms of pigeons. Most of the inventory has been sold off, but we still found some exciting remnants of the glory days in the rubble. Check out Sam's video for a full tour and stay tuned to see what I found, as well as a bit of background history later.
Why are we here? We're here to try and find some things to make some sounds with, right?
Yes. Oh, that's a Brilliant. It's a Brilliant mic.
Oh, that is.
Damn it.
Oh my God! Like,
I'm keeping this.
eagle-eyes, yeah.
I'm keeping a Brilliant mic. It's a Brilliant measurement mic.
Imagine like finding that. Those ones don't come around.
No. No.
Bloody hell, just sitting there.
That's a good one.
And here we are back in my studio. I tried to figure out what exact mic that is, and from my research this looks like it's the Type 2619 preamplifier, which is this part with the cable, and we've got the Type 4165 microphone capsule attached to it, because that series of Brilliant microphones always came with a preamplifier and the capsule separated. And I know that from these things. It was one of the videos that early on did really well when I found this big Brilliant sound level meter that doubles as a fantastic studio mic. These mics form the basis of what later became DPA microphones, Danish Pro Audio. Very hard to find an exact price, but it would be about 2,000 to 3,000 euro for something like this in today's money. You can find them cheaper now. I saw them on Reverb for 1,000 euro. That's an excellent condition, and I'm doubting that this is an excellent condition. In fact, let's look if we can have a look at the capsule. It's a bit messed up. It's supposed to be clear. There's a little bit of red thing there, and I doubt I can clean that myself. That would probably damage it more. Luckily, I've got the amplifier that this is designed to work with. The audio frequency spectrometer 2113. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. It's working. I'm overloading heavily. Ooh. Yeah, now that's working. Now that is working. Now this is working. Oh. We got it working. I mean, it's not in the best state anymore. There's a lot of pigeon poop that probably came into this. Unfiltered, this is as good as it gets, I'm thinking. There is just a lot of noise that is happening. The sad thing is, you can hear that this microphone actually sounds very, very good, but the self noise is just crazy. But maybe it's the capsule, and maybe I have one of those still left from when I got the other Brilliant. So potentially, if it's the capsule, I could exchange that. Oh, you can hear my stomach with this microphone. Crazy. Ja, gerne. That's my wife. She asked if I want a coffee, and I said yes. Cleaned this up. I wonder if it will work. I mean, that's something I would never do with a working microphone. But hey, this is basically close to trash in terms of signal to noise ratio. 1, 2. Oh, that's actually a bit better. Okay. Yeah, it's not amazing, but it's better. Whoa, I wouldn't have thought that. I could try a bit more cleaning. There is self noise, but it appears to be lower again, or am I just confusing myself? Let me look if I've got another capsule. So I went into my dungeon and found a capsule. I don't know if this is a broken one because I exchanged that on one of the Boulenquiers, but maybe this will fit and then I could potentially use it. The fun thing is it says here, do not touch the diaphragm. And I remember that when I did that on the other one, but that was basically the only chance I had. So here's this lovely little box. Oops. No, that's not a real part for that. But let's see if I can use this with this. The threading on this is so fine. How does it sound? How does it? Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, disgusting. All the tiny sounds in my mouth are being picked up. Oof. That's a difference. There's no more noise floor. Let's record something with that. That's not just my voice, like the springs on here. Ooh, so much detail. This is gonna be a fantastic mic for sound design stuff, especially paired with a filter. Let's just check that. It goes very low, Mike. I've got just the thing I want to record with this that I found in the wreckage of the factory. Oh, this is a bit more spooky. I'm trying to follow the voices of the others. So I just found this in the darkened children's section and it's pure horror.
The factory closed in 2006. When they found themselves in front of the court for debts, obviously, the court gave them the permission to carry on with the company, using the company assets, in other words, the warehouse and everything, to pay their debts. And I came in, I think in 2000, what was it, 17, 18, something like that, 17, 18. At that time, the company was run by a company named Comus. They're the ones that bought out the company. And then after that, there was another company, which is the company now that runs Bontempi. And they have a company at Martin Sicuro, which is further down south, which still produces trumpets, drums, and various other instruments. I work in this business of buying out company businesses. This is my job. I've been doing it for the last 30 years. It is the first time that I've seen a company, it really looked like yesterday they were working and today they stopped. It's as if human beings just didn't exist anymore from one day to the next. Bottles of water where they were drinking from was left on the desk. Coffee cups were left on the desk. Pens where they used to do their writing. They had, at the time they were telling me, the whole company itself, over 300 people were working in it. They used to have 7, 8 engineers that every week they would spend a whole day coming up with new ideas. That was their job. They would get them young out of university and everything, and from there they would develop them into engineers. Bontempi was revered like he was something out of this world. You know, he was like Mr. President, to give you an idea. He was that important in Italy. I mean, when he needed a car park, they made him a car park. When, you know, it was really a guy that important. He paid everybody off. Nobody left Bontempi owing money. I can tell you, when a company goes bust, and the many companies that I've done in my lifetime, that does not exist. It's more people running off with money than people paying the people that work for him. That's the usual thing. He paid everybody off. He can really walk around Potenca Picena and Porto Potenza with his head up high, because not many people do that. I've never heard of it. Now everybody thinks Bontempi toys, drums, trumpets and whatnot, because that's what they make today. But in those days, they made everything. Bontempi in 2006 had various companies under their name. One of them was Farfisa, which was a very, very well-known company. A lot of people say, that's Hammond is the best. A lot of the stuff was made by Bontempi. Obviously, they signed it off Hammond afterwards. And Yamaha as well. I found several things of Yamaha inside, and I was told by the old people in there that they were made for Yamaha by Bontempi. They really did have top quality equipment. Really is something out of this world.
So what do you need to get a microphone like this working? Well, as you can see, this is not a regular connector. This is a proprietary Bontempi connector for the preamp input on filters and amplifiers such as this one. So in addition to the microphone and the preamplifier part, you need, a Bontempi unit. A word of warning, these are pretty dangerous to work with normal audio equipment. You are pretty fine if you use the regular 10 volt output. Sometimes it's called printer, but yeah, this will work. It's on the front side, and you can just plug a banana cable in here and a ground for the banana cable here. There are many companies that make adapters, for example, Patchpoint. But don't do what I did and try to find alternative outputs, because I ran this out of these outputs, out of the 2 external filter and the polarized voltage, and that broke the instrument input on my very, very expensive Fireface UFX. It was just too much voltage. Luckily the XLR works, and I mainly use the XLR with this, never the instrument input. So it's not that bad, but yeah, you can mess up things with this. And I would suggest getting a normal microphone, not a measurement microphone, unless you find something cheap, a nice combo, and it works. For the sample pack that I made of this beautiful instrument, I used my trusty ribbon microphones to get a stereo image. That decent sampler instrument is free for the 7.5 IPS subscribers on my Patreon, or you can buy it for €5 there. If you have any more questions, put them in the comments below, or visit the Heinbach subreddit, or subscribe to my newsletter. It's a good one. Thank you all for watching. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye.